Think fast. I'm thinking about just this little terminology I came up, but just having to get rid of the is this the motherfucking thanks I get ego? But like say for instance, we got different aspects of our ego, and again, the ego is not necessarily good, bad, right or wrong. It's the operation more again like connected with our bodysuit and the temporary aspect of our being, our persona. But I realized like I've been having to get over this. Is this the thanks I get type of ego vibe with like being somebody who presents videos on YouTube and doing certain things like I just saw myself get into an ego place of like say for instance I think about like feeling like here it is where I help people and two again because this is an ego in general like it's just the motherfucking thanks I get ego like for one you should be doing what you do out of loving, and whatever you're dealing with has nothing to do with any external situation, you know. But again, but at the same time, the reason why I'm bringing it up, again, energy, emotions, like, you know, that this emotion did rise up for me. In order to heal it, you gotta, you know, allow for it to rise up, to see it and acknowledge it as, you know, something to transmute, you know what I'm saying, instead of running from it and hide from it. But, you know, I just laugh, like, at calling it, is this the motherfucking thanks I get ego, because like that energy of like, you know, like any teacher, like, you know, I think you know, Bobby Hemmett speaking on videos and like, you know, like, hey bro, look, I'm out here putting out these videos, this and that, motherfucker, you can at least give me $1, you know, or something, you know, for presenting all this information, motherfucker. Lights about to go out the next day, and you know, situations like that. But again, when we go through these things, you know, again, it's a growth. None of us are quote unquote perfect, you know, in a sense, in that essence, in a sense, in that essence. I did a video about that, but anyway, you know, it's just that, you know, again, emotions come up that we, you know, we have to express in order to, you know, again, heal them. And just seeing myself having to get back into this place of realizing, like, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, you share information due to doing what you love. You have to trust that the universe will provide, you know, trust fully, you know what I'm saying? Because, again, in some way, form, or fashion, if you, I ain't gonna say, but basically, you know, it's not up to external conditions on whether you have abundance flowing or not. It's all up to you, you know what I'm saying? But also this ego is stemming from a comparison vibe too, because I've watched it like where I've looked at situations where, you know, where there's somebody that said they watch my videos and learn from them, and then on some comparison vibes, like I see that person like thriving, and it's like, wait, like how it is that I produce content that could help somebody else thrive. Here it is where they, you know, they watch my video and now they like shit living the life that, you know, I express, you know, from like certain things of being in alignment. Here it is where I done, you know, did these things, went through this energy, and now this person leapfrogging me and passing me up. But again, that's coming from the ego and coming from comparison. And again, I'm just showing y'all, you know, this aspect. It's like when you have this comparison vibe, you know, you keeping yourself, you know, in a certain construct. Because it's not about comparing yourself. It's not about being further than somebody else on your growth. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole aspect. So what if I was, because I think about that aspect too, like where I started out like meditating heavy, you know, like, well, you know, I was all about meditation, being in the moment, you know, like really grounding that vibe. And then it gets to a point where then from you know, doing videos and doing whatever, I end up slipping on my meditation, and now the same videos and people that once didn't know how to meditate, you know, meditating just as good as me now. Like, almost like, again, like I done put out the help for others, and now seem like I'm the motherfucker that's needing help. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just going through those vibes of you know, feeling those emotions, dealing with them, sitting with them, and understanding, you know, that's just an egoic mind frame, and to, you know, transmute it, you know, and grow from it. But, you know, just because the reason why I bust out laughing, because I think about well, it's Friday after next, Uncle Elrod with the barbecue business. He's like, I started this motherfucking barbecue business, and this is the motherfucking thanks I get. Like, that voice was like, you know, projecting as I was saying. That's why I was like, it had me tickled. But, you know, again, realizing, for one, that's a part of this aspect of being some type of teacher or healer. You know what I'm saying? For one, pressure makes a diamond, and you're gonna go through just as much as the average person. In order to be able to be a great healer, you got to be able to heal yourself on a great level. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole aspect as well, you know. But realizing, like, you know, to never be, you know, everything you do should be out of alignment with your heart. You shouldn't be doing, like I said, and that I should be telling you what you should and shouldn't be doing. Matter of fact, like, so I'm not saying that like it's a free will universe. Do what you want. You know what I'm saying? But what was I gonna say? Just that aspect of realizing, you know, like me doing videos or sharing information or being that teacher is out of doing what I love, you know. And if I don't love it, don't do it, you know. But it's not about like, I'm doing this to make sure I'm ahead of a certain amount of people, or I'm doing this, you know, like, nah, this is for help, you know, for helping myself and others, you know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, the learning process, but also, again, with sharing information, you know, like, that's me being, you know, true to my soul, you know, and doing what I love, you know. Because, again, if it was up to that situation, I would have been quit doing videos since I first started. If it was up to, you know, the revenue I was seeing from it, you know, if I was, you know, if the revenue matched how many times I heard you helped change my life, you know what I'm saying? But again, it's not about just revenue. It's about the abundance in general. And also it's about removing blockages, you know what I'm saying? Because, say, for instance, although say, for instance, I'm trying to think of, like, for the most part, energies are playing out a certain way due to you not making a certain decision or taking certain actions, or due to you maintaining a certain subconscious programming that's not healthy for you, so it's keeping you in this state of being, you know what I'm saying? So it's either, again, lack of action, or lack of action due to subconscious programming, because you're not taking a new action because your subconscious is programming the old hindering way that's not allowing for you to expand and grow from out of a certain situation. But, you know, that's the deepness of it, you know. So it's, again, whenever you feel like something is external, like something external is gonna help me, then that's being in a lost state. Like, if I say, like, oh yeah, once I get my selenite wand, then my chakras gonna align. Like, nah, you know, selenite wand could help to align your chakras, but, you know, once I get my soulmate, or once I line up with my twin flame, then, you know, things will start, you know. Like, nah, you know, you just gotta, you know, be true to yourself in the moment, and everything else gonna fall in place. But again, whenever we feel like we're externalizing anything, you know, you're giving your power away. Again, it's your inner being, you know, your inner source. It's what creates the external realm. And, you know, when we walking around, you know, giving, you know, basically, again, that's giving your energy out whenever you feeling like an external condition, you know. Like, we are, you know, multi-dimensional beings, you know. We are the no thing, capable of, you know, any and all. Like, you know, from that no thing, the void has all this potential of any and all things being able to happen, you know what I'm saying? And that's the, you know, the energy we embody. And we all not necessarily the same in that instance. Again, everything is interconnected, but everything is not the same, in that essence. Like, that's that new age movement, trying because they, again, reverse psychology, but it is what it is. But again, and reason why, I share videos like this, because I know if there's not anybody out there right now, it, I'll put it like this: somebody is dealing with this energy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm, again, if it's been something for me, then I'm pretty sure that somebody else may resonate too. And again, with this message being, again, me sharing that aspect of, what I'm dealing with in order, because again, when we tell certain stories or certain aspects of what happened in our lives and stuff like that, just like when we read books and, a certain author might go to talking about, like I remember when I went to the grocery store, this happened, to give you an example of what, like an energy and how to deal with it and work with it, or whatever the case may be. But again, there's no external, like the moment that you feel that external conditions create your realm, then again and right now in this moment, like that's the most lost we could be, is like, again, following the external situations before we connecting with our inner soul and our inner source, But, again, nobody told you to be a healer in this lifetime if you couldn't deal with it. If you can't stand the heat, then why you asked to come in the kitchen? You know what I'm saying? So, stop your wham babying. And realize, it's again a choice that we made to be, certain healers or teachers or things of this nature. And, right now in this realm, it's just not a glorified position, like you gotta manipulate and do certain things in order to manifest abundance on a higher level with, dealing with this energy, It's not the most glamorous aspect, but again, it's constantly growing and shifting, and it's all, again, subconscious programming. Like, you gotta know that the abundance and prosperity, like you're rich already, you know what I'm saying? Like, by design, you already abundant. Like, there's infinite amount of abundance, like a billionaire and a millionaire ain't got shit on your soul energy, you know what I'm saying? But that's basically it, Again, don't get lost in the sauce of, like, again, that's why everything is about doing what you love. Not doing what you think people gonna like or what you think, do what you love, And you'll know it, again, because you're able to do it without somebody having to necessarily pay you for it. Like, be real with you. That's how you really know what you, again, like, sole purpose, or what you, in essence, came down here to work on. In essence, or like what's true to your being is all the things that you resonate with and resonate with, as far as like taking action towards that. Like, you could do it for free, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll do this, like, and nobody will ever pay you. And you could know somebody will never pay you, but you still will do this for, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like with people with music. It's like, bro, just as long as I got an instrument, like, that's my abundance, as far as, some people connection with music or whatever the case may be. But, it's the inner wealth, not paying attention to external conditions. And again, it's not no comparison. It's not no, oh, well, here it is, well, I put this information out, and then now, fuck, everybody fucking doing better than me. You know what I'm saying? It's like you knew what you was getting into, you know what I'm saying? Even though you might have forgot for a little second, you know what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Just you know, again, hold yourself accountable. Everything that you're dealing with is due to your internal realm. And the moment, catch yourself, like the moment you feel like, oh, because of my mama did this, or because of so-and-so down the street, or because of the Illuminati, or because of me not connecting with my twin flame, because I bumped my toe, because I, like, all that external bullshit is external bullshit, because I didn't have my moldavite, because I did have my moldavite, because I didn't read that book, or because I, like, nah, it's because of something in you. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. So whenever you catch yourself saying statements in that ilk, like, you know, like catch yourself, you know, I want to breathe. I'm like, all right, bro, all right, sis. Like, this is all me, you know. Gotta hold myself accountable and tighten up. But even down to, again, like I done spoken that, down to the comments that I may get in certain videos, that due to a certain subconscious vibe that I'm allowing to bubble up. And as it bubble ups in my subconscious, or, you know, it's occupying space in my subconscious, it manifests through people, you know, through an external situation, you know what I'm saying? I remember when I was going through my growth of not being able to deal with, you know, I was feeling some kind of way towards certain questions. So what was happening? Those questions that I was feeling some kind of way about was the main questions coming through. What is a chakra? You know what I'm saying? Like, until I learned to express me, you know, not vibing with that situation. And, you know, because again, in order for me to heal from it, I had to express, like, hey, you know, this energy kind of gets to me. But in order for me to allow for this energy not to get to me, I got to acknowledge how it does get to me and learn how to grow from it, you know. But that's basically it, y'all, you know. Again, accountability, it's all you. Peace, peace. Happy now. Now is a vibrate, of course. Not too far in the future, not too far in the past. Right now. Peace, peace.